All right, I'd like to welcome to the show. I got a 185-pound, that's a middleweight, debut in amateur ranks, competing at RUF 43 over at the Celebrity Theater in downtown Phoenix, Arizona, this Sunday, right? That's this Sunday. I got Jay Aponte. He trains at a Hitman Fighting Systems and Legion MMA. So first things first, how has training been going, my man?
Training's actually been good. I've gotten better, at striking. I never really knew any ground game when I started, so it was kind of hard to get off the ground, but got that down, got a lot down now, feel like I'm ready, so I'm not worried about anything.
Okay, and how did you get into this MMA thing?
Honestly, I've been into martial arts since I was a kid. My favorite martial artists are Donnie Yen, Bruce Lee, also Michael Jai White. Those are my top three. But growing up, I always fought a lot. So, and I have anger issues kind of, but I've learned to control that so far. But other than that, I'm good. I like to fight. I like to compete in things. I like to be very competitive.
Okay, and this is your amateur debut. Have you done like any smokers or anything like that?
What do you mean?
A smoker, it's kind of like a pre-ammy type thing. It'll be like in the gym against you bring somebody in or have somebody in the gym.
Oh, like kickboxing tournaments and stuff like that.
Something of that nature. You got any experience outside of just training?
Other than sparring and actual fighting, other than that, I would say no. I mean, I plan on to still do that while I'm still in my amateur. So I'm gonna be going off and off. I'm gonna be doing a lot of matches with Ruff though.
Okay, and how did you team up with this organization here? Was it just through the gyms or?
No, with my coach Jay Healy. He was passing out flyers in town, trying to get his business going, his coaching. So my brother had met him. So my brother gave me his number and I called him up and told him I wanted to train. Been training for about a year or so, and you know, I like it. It's something that I want to do. So it's a whole life experience, like a whole life change experience, though. But it is what it is.
Okay, and weight wise, are we pretty close?
Yeah, I mean, I dropped freaking fuck. I was at what, 220, 227? Yeah, I was at 227, and I've just been, focusing on weight loss. I've been eating right. I've been training, bought a heavy bag, all that stuff. So I've been actually pretty deep into this. So something that I actually really want to do. I plan on trying to I want to go to UFC. I really want to do that. That's actually one of my main dreams. Hit the Contender Series, win that, hit the big times.
Okay, so is the expectation of your MMA career to be a UFC champion? Is that what you want out of fighting?
Oh hell yeah! It's basically it's a battle against myself. You know what I mean? I'm not. As soon as I step in that cage, I'm not fighting anybody else but myself. I'm fighting someone that's better than me, which is the other side of me. It's just another face. That's all it is.
Okay, and the opponent, Stefan Martinez, what does he bring to the cage that we got to keep an eye on?
Honestly, I know nothing about him.
Does it matter to you?
It does, but I haven't heard anything about him. I don't know what he does. I don't know if it's jujitsu, Muay Thai, or but whatever it is, I'm gonna expect the worst. So I'm not going in just to play around. So I hope he isn't either.
Okay, and what are you expecting to gain from your first fight? Are you trying to get experience? Are you trying to just go in there and wreck this dude, get a flashy finish? What are your expectations for this fight in particular?
Honestly, my expectations out of this is, it's a accomplishment for myself, honestly. Like it's just a challenge that I'm putting in for myself in order to become that UFC champion. I need to take that first step, which I already have, which is the training and everything. But I honestly feel like I'm ready, win or lose. I'm gonna still keep going.
Okay. And outside of fighting, do you have like what type of work do you do?
I am a cook at South Rim's restaurant in Williams, Arizona, the
Mm.
South Rim Wine and Beer Garage.
Okay. And
I've been doing
what's your favorite dish to cook?
Oh, dude, I hate the pork loin sandwich. My favorite would probably either be the puttanesca or polorosa. The
Okay.
polorosa is just two pieces of chicken, two pieces of Swiss cheese in the middle of it with a piece of bacon, with some lemon butter sauce with some mushrooms. Uh, as for the sides, we have like grilled veggies, macaroni and cheese, linguine, pacu, stuff like that. It's more of a like a Italian type thing. They're starting to change into an actual pub though, so they're making a sister company to branch off to where we're actually gonna have another steakhouse.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. How do you like being in the kitchen? Is it relatable to MMA in any way, shape, or form?
In a way, yeah. I mean, in order to practice makes perfect, right? So, if you're gonna cook something once, it's gonna come out ugly sometimes. But if you keep doing it and just cook it to perfection, then in order to do that, and you're doing all the steps you need to take, there you go. You got a beautiful platter right there.
I like it. I like it. Okay. Now, what's your favorite dish to eat?
At the restaurant,
Yeah, at the restaurant.
mm, honestly, I usually just eat like a piece of chicken. Like I've been on a I've been on a diet, so I can't really eat much. But one thing that I did try that we had there was what was it called? We're not serving it anymore. It's oh ribeye with shrimp scampi.
Mm, now we're talking.
Good
All right.
steak.
Yeah. And since we're on the topic of food, okay, when the cage announcer announces Aponte as the winner, okay, how are we celebrating with that victory meal? Now, it doesn't have to be that night. I want to know what meal you are celebrating your victory with.
A ramen bowl from Karma, bro, from Flagstaff. Yeah, hey man, I like ninjas. I like Naruto. I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z. You know what I mean? That ramen bowls, dude, they smack. They smack.
And what are we washing it down with?
Everything's starting to taste nasty now. I mean, sugar just tastes nasty. Probably like, probably some Propel.
Okay, okay, okay. And do we have?
Either that or a protein shake. You know what I mean? It's either or. Yeah, I gotta stay on weight. I gotta stay at this weight, or I plan on getting to 155. To be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I'm only 5'7".
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I
yeah.
mean, I fought bigger people my whole life. I mean, I'm not, no one scares me. I'm not scared of anybody. It's either it's a win or lose type of situation. You know what I mean? If you got the better hand, you got the better hand. But I'm gonna come back harder.
Okay. Okay. So does that mean since we're trying to get down to 55, is dessert just off the menu?
I have a cheat day like probably once a week or so. I'm not gonna lie. At South Rim, we have a good baker. Her name is Nikki, bro. At South Rim, we be having some bomb desserts. We have some chocolate tortes. We got some homemade. Everything is homemade actually, and we have some homemade cheesecakes from strawberry to caramel to you know what I mean. So Nikki be bringing the pack, bro. She'd be on deck with the desserts. Every
Okay.
time,
Okay.
every time she brings something in, she'd be like, "Hey guys, I got something. Come get some." I'm like, I can't eat that. And then she's go like, "Oh shit." So I'm just sitting there looking at everybody eat. I'm like, "Fuck you guys."
I'll go get my propel and my chicken. I'll be right back.
I actually made something the other day. It was a piece of chicken with some shrimp scampi and some paku sauce. Paku is like tomato, basil, a little bit of garlic, and some oil, right? I made that. with the shrimp scampi and put some hot sauce on it, dude. It was like so sweet, like not even hot, but sweet, but a little bit of spicy,
Hmm.
and it was just it was like melting in my mouth. I don't know. It's like
Okay, now look, I'm 5'6", right? And I am currently 1.5 pounds away from my goal weight for August, right? So I wanted to be down to 170 on the nose. I wanted to be down to 170. And you're making it very difficult to stay at 170 or 171.5 right now, because all I want to do is eat. You're talking about some bomb ass shit over here, and it's like I'm salivating. I gotta drink.
you're the one that wanted to talk about some food. I mean, it's
Damn it.
not my fault. It's what I do for a living right now. I mean,
Hey man, well, if you're good at what you do, flaunt it, man. You know what I'm saying?
oh
So
yeah,
if you're good in the kitchen, man, fucking bring it. Don't matter if I'm,
hell yeah,
I'll suck it up, man. I'll suck it up. But
real
you know,
nasty right here.
but it is a question that nobody gets on my show and doesn't get to answer. So I appreciate
Okay.
it. You brought a good answer. Okay, you brought a good answer, and it's much appreciated. So outside of the fight game and outside of the cheat meal, what are some things that you like to do for fun?
Um, I'm like a jack of all trades, really. I skate. I used to tattoo. Like I used to tattoo a lot, but kind of stopped that because focus on training and focus on other things. Call of Duty Warzone. uh, Fighting. I honestly like fighting a lot. Like I'll really just go in the back and just punch the bag just for the fun of it. Hit the weights right there. I got a bench press. I got all that.
Well, I
But
mean,
Call of Duty mostly. Call of Duty is my shit.
for sure, for sure. Used to be my shit, but I don't play video games that well or at all. But they had this like little zombie game inside of the game, right? It was like a game inside of the game where
The
you just,
arcade.
I don't know if it was the arc, if it's, it was on the Xbox, and it was like you try to survive as long as you can before the zombies come and eat you. It was like a side game inside of Call of Duty.
I know that there's a couple games. They got the zombie category, the multiplayer category, and then the campaign. The zombies, they got so many different maps on there. There's so many different types.
Well, see, I wasn't even good at that game, but it was fun, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys that, like, if the zombie apocalypse happens, like, I'm gonna fucking survive. But if I have to survive via a controller, like a game, I'm gonna die because I'm not good at video games, like, at all. Like, I am horrible. If you want to feel good about yourself, challenge me to any video game on planet Earth. I will make you look like a fucking rock star. That is how
Not even
bad
not
video
even
games.
Street Fighter, Tekken, none of that.
I can button mash. And then maybe like, okay, so the game that I was the best at when I was a kid was Killer Instinct Gold for the Nintendo 64. And that's because I could button mash with Saberwolf and whoop some ass. But if you knew how to play the game and knew all the moves, like, you kick my ass. Like, I'm just really, really, really bad at video games. And I never tried to shore that up or get better at it, because I was like, well, fuck, I suck at this, so I'll just try something else. And that
Yeah.
led to fighting. It led to being a musician. It led to being a dad and a husband. So I guess I'm not really butthurt that I suck at video games, because I can put my focus into other things. But
That's one
props.
thing I left out. I actually left out music. Like music's my life. Like I'll listen to some hell out of music. I used to write some music. I have a couple songs, but they're not that good. But you know what I mean? Music is actually like 85% of my life.
You go, man. I mean, what? Okay, so give me your top three albums that you like to listen to.
Hmm. I haven't really been listening to albums lately, but I'll tell you this: in 2012, the whole year, the only two albums that I listened to were Delusional Thomas by, it's a mixtape, Delusional Thomas by Mac Miller, and Oxymoron by Schoolboy Q.
Okay, I've heard of Mac Miller. I haven't heard of the other guy.
Schoolboy Q.
Yeah, never heard of him.
Look him up. He sings that song, that studio song. Forgot how it goes. I haven't listened to it in that long. It goes like, "I'm just trying to get to you," something like that. I don't know.
It sounds familiar, so I've probably heard it, but I'll look him up and brush up on it.
Had to break the bank. You know what I mean? He's Oxymoron. The Oxymoron album is just sick. But people that I've been listening to lately is like I met the homie Booney playing Call of Duty. He got some stuff, Cutting Ties, Fat Boy Season. He got some good albums coming out. There's him, there's Dax, and Mercules. Mercules is for a Canadian dude, he spits raw.
Okay, so is this all like hip hop?
Yeah, rap.
Hip hop rap? Okay. Yeah, see, I am white, okay? And I don't listen to a lot of hip hop. And when I do, it's mostly the stuff that's on the radio, right? It's mostly the stuff that's on the radio. And really, it's more for background noise for myself if I'm going to listen to rap or hip hop. There's not really any artists that jump out at me and, have been very life changing in the hip hop world. So if I'm giving you Frank Mearface because I'm not recognizing his name, don't take it personal. It's just I'm white. I am so white.
Okay, I'm gonna name a few then. What about Limp Bizkit?
Okay, I've seen Limp Bizkit, and that was very sad.
ICP.
I know who they are. Not a fan.
Pantera.
Pantera, know who they are, and I'm the worst metalhead you'll ever fucking meet because I do not like Pantera.
Rage Against the Machine.
I know their music very well. Don't like them.
Linkin Park.
Me some motherfucking Linkin Park. I don't give a fuck who you are. Linkin Park is dope.
Oh yeah, I love Linkin Park. I listened to them and Eminem growing up a lot.
Well, they changed the fucking game. They changed the fucking game. It came to hip hop and or hip hop rap and alternative, heavy metal, whatever you want to call that style, because I'm very particular. I would call it more alternative, but they got that blend very well. And dude, I was fucking 12 when Hybrid Theory came out, and I was just like, "Yo, ma, this album's the shit, yo. This album's the shit."
Yeah,
you know
that's one of my favorite albums.
And that was a long motherfucking time ago. So I wasn't even home. I was in Kansas City, Missouri when I bought that album.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I remember it very well because that was, like I said, it was a very life-changing album for music, not just me, but it was very, very life-changing for the music industry, I'd say.
I'm born and raised in Cali, San Bernardino, so California. So living out here in Arizona is kind of different.
Yeah, but it's nice. Arizona's nice.
I like it. Yeah, over here in the mountains in this tourist town, I like it a lot. It's very, you feel isolated, but you still get a lot of shit done. You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
I'm basically focusing on myself these past years that I've been living out here.
How long you been out here?
I moved out here 2017, September 27th.
Okay, so we're coming up on the 4-year anniversary then.
Yep. 4 years.
All right, man. Well, fuck, dude. It's been fun chatting it up with you, getting to know you a little bit. Now, look, okay, so I'm going to be at the motherfucking weigh-ins, so I'm going to shake your motherfucking hand. I'm the motherfucking commentator for RUF, so I'm going to call your motherfucking fight, right? And that, to me, is dope. I get to, learn about you guys and talk to you, have conversations, and then I get to watch you guys perform. The best seats in the house. So I'm very excited. This card is stacking up to be a very, very good one. Jason over at RUF is just an excellent matchmaker. And even when fights fall apart, sometimes he makes matches that were better than the original ones. So definitely got to
Yeah.
give credit to him because this card has been very problematic. And, you know, CJ and Adrian and Joel, they are promoting this shit like a motherfucker.
Didn't
Go
he
ahead.
just add another heavyweight belt?
Say it again.
Didn't he just add another heavyweight belt?
He's still adding to the card. This is a guy that is very, very good at his job. And like I said, because we've had a couple fights fall through, but trust me, Jason's gonna get it done because that man is a fucking wizard. That
Oh
man
yeah.
is.
Yeah, I believe it. I met him. I met him when I went to RUF 39 or RUF 40. It was when Victor Caneto and Chris Owens had fought at. So I remember meeting Jason.
He's a
Cool.
very
I like
yeah.
him.
That four-headed beast that I was talking about. So Adrian, CJ, Jason, and Joel, man, those are some hardworking dudes. So and they give me you know, a platform and a job once a month. You know what I'm saying? So you'll never hear me fucking complain. They treat me right, and you know, we're all in this business to make shit happen. So
Yeah, I'm honored and I appreciate, them even letting me step on their mat. This is a big step in my career and my life that I actually want to take. So I'm actually very I'm astonished about it.
it's gonna be dope, man. So before I let you go, okay, do you have any shout outs that you would like to do? Family, training partners, sponsors, management, whatever, man. Go ahead and take the floor.
Shout out to my coach, Jay Healy. He's been there for a lot. He's been a friend. He's been a father figure. You know what I mean? Since I've been out here, since he's known me, he's been keeping me on track. I've had some fallbacks, but I've been staying strong. Shout out to my fiance, Cheyenne. She's always there, holding my back, keeping me strong, keeping me going. Shout out to my brothers and sisters. I love you. I believe my brother-in-law and my sister's actually coming, by the way. So yeah, I'm so excited about that. So just seeing all these people, everybody that's actually supported me, shout out to all of you. I'm not gonna say everybody's name because too much time, but you know what I mean. Everybody knows who they are, so I gotta love them for it.
All right, and so to see Mr. Aponte compete in his amateur debut, you can order your tickets at. So give it a second, because I'm gonna do this shit. All right, where you at?
I mean,
There it is. All right. So www.roughNation.com, and then there'll be a fighter code that you can put in there. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Aponte, or maybe your first initial and then Aponte, but I'll make sure that I get it in the description of this video. If you want to purchase a pay-per-view because you can't make it there in person, same thing. Okay.
yeah.
www.roughNation.com. And pick up that pay-per-view. And again, I'll have the fighter code in the description of this video. Like I said, July, Jesus fuck. It is August. Jeez, I almost went to May.
Blah, 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 blah.
Right? August 29th. That's this Sunday at the Celebrity Theater, RUF 43. It's going to be a badass night. You do not want to miss it.
Hell yeah. I plan on bringing some excitement.
That's what we love to hear, man. Well, in just a few days, like I said, you'll be making it to that scale. That's the first fight. And then after that, it's all fun from there.
I've been
Okay.
fighting that for the past year.
All right, man. Well, it's time to get things done. You got anything before I let you go, my man?
Thank you, dude. Thank you for, hitting me up and, it's an honor just, being here talking to you. You know what I mean? This is a new experience for me. So it's something that, I take to heart, Thank you very much.
Absolutely 100%. You are now one of my fighters. So, and that's never going to change. So, RUF 43, August 29th at the Celebrity Theater. It's going to be a fun time. We will see you there. So, until next time.
Yeah. Woo!